Yo, it's Will Marcus from Morrison back with a video, and today we are doing the Road to Diamond for the Oden, the two-shot AR that is absolutely insane, and everybody's kind of spamming it in the game right now. You're just starting to see it a lot more since it kills so quickly, but it's not necessarily the best gun. And look at this right here, able to pick this guy off the head, and look at this cheese, bro.
You like that? You like that?
I don't even know. Anyway, with this kind of gun, you know, you got to pre-aim a lot. It shoots super slow, but it hits like an absolute Mack truck. So it's got its pros and its cons, but it is very, very good. If you haven't been using this gun, I highly suggest you give it a shot, especially once you get used to it. I didn't like it at all. I've actually hardly ever used this gun. It's been in the game for years, and I've only used it a couple times in BR. And outside of that, I'd never given it a shot in multiplayer. But with this most recent update, with the USS 9 kind of being this insanely fast killing, you know, 2 to 3 shot kill gun, I thought I would give the Oden a try. And man, this is like the only thing I want to use to combat that, because it's like the polar opposite of it. The USS 9 you can run around quickly with. The Oden, you don't run around quickly with. You kind of like snail's pace crawl around the map. But it's super good at range, and you can two-shot people to the chest, or two-shot them if you hit a headshot, or three-shot them at any other range. It will never, unless you're wall-banging somebody across the map, you will never get more than like a three-shot kill, which is great. That's specifically with this setup. There are other setups you can put on here. I wouldn't suggest them. I think absolutely maximizing the damage range for this gun feels phenomenal. I mean, this thing feels like, I don't know, it just feels like a tank. You know what I mean? Like a tank of a gun. So I highly suggest it. I think it's great in that regard. And keeping people at longer range gunfights is the best way to use it. This right here, that's one of the gunfights where it's like, man, what? But that's kind of just because every gun that's everybody's using in rank nowadays kills in 3 shots. So it's like the only problem with this gun when it comes to that kind of thing. Like, look at this. See those wallbang shots? That's where it gets to like 4 or 5 shots if you have to wallbang people. But if you hit clean, crisp shots on people's bodies, they're dead. But the only problem I really have with it is the fire rate. It shoots super slow. It's not necessarily ideal for gunfights where like you're gonna run into like any faster shooting gun, whether it's an AR or an SMG, right? Like, it will struggle in that regard unless you're at range. That's why I said this is like the long range beast. That's what I'll call it. We'll call it the long range beast, because that's what it's really good at. Staying at long range gunfights, even with a lot of recoil, you can put 5 attachments on it and pretty much knock that down to nothing. The Ranger foregrip does that for you. So just by putting that on there, it's pretty much got no recoil, comparatively speaking. What else I want to talk about? Oh, if you have the Mythic, you probably already know about this gun. But if you don't have the Mythic, you wouldn't really use this gun very often, I don't think. It's not a very popular gun overall, and hasn't really been the meta at any point in time in COD Mobile's life cycle, except for one stint in BR. I got like an update, and then in BR it was absolutely insane, and that was the only time I'd really used it. Because I was trying to grind a legendary. I was like, man, I'm tired of using all the same guns. I checked, the Oden got a buff, and I started using it. It's really good. And it's probably still really good in BR. It just shoots so slow that in BR, I mean, let's be honest, everybody's just going to use a shotgun anyway. So it doesn't really matter what gun you use, because the shotgun is the best gun in BR anyway. But at one point in time, the Oden was actually the best gun in BR for a short stint. That being said, we'll kind of cover the attachments I use on this. The Colossal Suppressor is the main one right here. This big old long hard thing sticking off the end of my gun. This big black thing. That would be the Colossal Suppressor. It is very, very good. You definitely need it. I mean, you could run it without it, don't get me wrong, but I feel like if you want to max out the damage range and guarantee yourself potential 2-shot and pretty much a guaranteed 3-shot kill every time, you kind of need it, right? You're going to need the Marksman Barrel as well to help extend that damage range out even further, to where, I mean, I consistently, and you'll see it throughout this gameplay, I'm getting 2-shot kills without hitting the head. I'm just hitting upper body shots, right? If you're hitting those like critical upper body shots, you will do, I believe it's 52 damage. Next time I get a kill, I might be able to see it. I happen to have the kill numbers on, so you guys can actually see the kind of damage I do there. But 52 is in fact over 100, right? Now, sometimes you get 52 and 49. That's annoying, really, really annoying, because that means they might have like 1 HP left for some reason. I don't really know. It doesn't make sense. Maybe it's 52 and 47, because technically that would be 99. 52 and 49 would be like 101. Whatever, man. I'm not good at math. You get the point. Sometimes you'll hit them in the chest twice, but you won't get the same damage points for both shots, which doesn't make any sense at all in my brain, but maybe it does in COD Mobile developer brains. That being said, after that, I slap on the normal extended mag. This is probably a hot topic. Look at this camping dude up in the tower, man. So annoying. The extended mag is kind of a hot topic right here, because a lot of people might think maybe the subsonic rounds or the duplex rounds or no mag at all and just run with 20 bullets or maybe 25. I personally, I like to have a lot of ammo in this gun. I feel like I'm always staying alive longer with it. I'm getting into a lot of gunfights. I'm pre-firing. There's just so much that I do with this gun that is benefited by having the extra ammo in the magazine. The duplex magazine is completely terrible. I would never use that thing. It's like every shot hits for 2 damage. So it's like you hit them, right? And instead of doing like what I'll do to these guys in this next gunfight, whoever it is, like that guy, I hit him for whatever that was, you'll hit him for half that, but it'll count twice. So instead of hitting 1 shot for 52 damage, you'll hit essentially 2 shots with 1 shot for 24 damage each, which is, it just doesn't make any sense. It's like the stupidest idea ever, but that's what they came up with. So all power to them. But don't use that. Just use the extended mag, and the subsonic rounds, not very good either. I would just use the extended mag. Then you got the Ranger foregrip, as I spoke about earlier, pretty much taking away all the recoil ever. And the red dot. If you have the mythic, obviously don't use the red dot. That would be stupid. But if you don't, I suggest the red dot, unless there's another pay-to-win variant that I don't know about with a really clean iron sights. But I feel like with the red dot, it really helps having those long-range gunfights. Having that red dot there is just kind of crucial, actually. That being said, we have reached the end of the video. 25 and whatever I went here. 25 and 9. That tower guy killed me a bunch. Kind of annoying. But, yeah. I actually played with a party in this game. So that was kind of a... I just got an invite and ended up playing with these guys. Here are the actual stats for it if you guys actually care to see some of that stuff. That little breakdown. And, yeah. It's been your boy Marcus Morstini. And this is another Road to Diamond Down. We are getting close to the end somehow, some way. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.